How you doing, guys? Richie. Today we have the Marvel art of Arthur Adams. I bought this book a few years back. It's pretty thin. That's my one gripe about it. I know he's got a new art book that's a lot thicker, but for some reason I didn't pick it up. And I believe it's out of print. I could be wrong, though. Arthur Adams. Wow, look at that. Some serious detail. A lot of noodling in there. Look at all that. Also signed. So this is just his Marvel work, which he's done, well, probably more covers than anything. You don't really see interiors by Arthur Adams except for in the old days, and even then, I don't believe it was that much. Great Spider-Man. That's really cool. That's kind of like a Steve Ditko-ish type. That's from Amazing Spider-Man 17. A. Came out in June of 2015. Pencils. Wow, look at it. That's tight, man. Look at that. That's very tight. And there's the inks. Pencils on one side, inks on the other. Now, who is that little creature? The Space Phantom. With the old Iron Man costume, which is great. That looks fantastic. He does a crazy Hulk. 2007. Avengers 3 Classic. I'm assuming that's a reprint. Look at those pencils. That's crazy. Especially since he's doing his own inking, you would think save time. That must take him a while to do all that. Baron Zemo. He's great, man. He really is. I'd love to see more from him other than variant covers, which I have quite a few in my collection. I'd love to see interiors. Like do an annual or something once in a while. You know? Valkyrie. That's from Fearless. 2011. Yeah, I'm sure he makes enough money selling original art and doing commissions and such that he doesn't have to slave for Marvel at, low page rates, and it's a great cover. Great Venom. Oh, that was 2012. Time is flying. Another great Venom versus the Taskmaster. That's from Secret Avengers 30. There you go. Just look at all that. That swirl. That's really cool. Ghost Rider. Well, this might be like an homage from an old Defenders cover. I might be wrong though. 2014. That's great. Look at that shark. That is really good. Galactus. What an amazing talent. Man, and he's been around a long time. Drax? Yeah, it looks like it. Rocket Raccoon. Here's some prelims. Wow. Rocket Raccoon. I don't think I was very happy with the drawing of Raccoon Rocket, but I like the thing. Last several issues, I think I finally figured out how to draw him. I've always liked drawing Groot. As you know, he's a monster and a little bit like a character I drew in the past. He's a little bit like Warlock. He's kind of a big cartoony thing. But he's a monster, so if you draw him wrong, who knows? Okay. Yeah, you could tell, like, what's his name? Ed McGuinness, like, takes a cue from him. Just strong, cartooning, bulky. But like so refined, that ink, that's just amazing to me. Like, look at all that little detail in there. Look at that, like behind the shoulders. It does a great thing. All the little rocky formations on his body. I'm really curious how much these pieces would cost. Probably in the 20s, 20,000 plus. And I've seen some pretty cool CGC, slabs when they draw on the covers from him in the probably around $1,000 to $1,500 range. They were nice, detailed, more detailed than you would think for getting them done at a convention. I don't know how fast he works, but he does really good sketches. Captain Marvel. I could do without her. And the back here, what is this? All prelims. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I wonder how big this is. I don't know if it says it in there. I don't see it. That's got to be a huge piece. To get all that little, look how, whoosh. This is a lot of characters. Kang, Luke Cage, Punisher. Remember this guy from Ghost Rider, the giant old eyeball? Was he the orb? That's pretty crazy. That's a nice drawing. I don't like the character, but I like the drawing. Miss Marvel. Get out of here. I like the old Miss Marvel. Another great looking. Wow. That's from a variant. Just incredible. What a great artist, man. One of the greats for sure. A lot of the good ones are getting old. Wow. What a really cool book. Wish it was thicker. I know he's got the other one out. And for just the Marvel art, looks great. I'd like to see some sketches outside of comic books, other art that he does, and I'm sure that's in his other art book, which I think I'm going to try to track down. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.